So too is Tricky Beans. Echo Point goes forward. Savoury goes up. Rangi Tower about to link up. We're just about ready. Roughing It marking time. 1,400 metres the distance. Favourite drawn barrier 1, Stampy. Ready, racing. He hit the ground running, Stampy. Landed a half length in front, now a length clear. Tricky Beans goes to second from Echo Point. Rangi Tower is roused up on the outside to go forward from Roughing It, and Savoury will settle at the tail of the field. They run in the direction of the first corner. They've got 1,050 to go, and Stampy put back on the bit in front, leads a length. Rangi Tower is second. Tricky Beans third the inside. Echo Point is his outside. Roughing It next to last. Savoury at the tail of the field, and he's 5 lengths off the pace. They start the run down the side of the course. They have 800 metres left to go. Stampy putting them down in bold fashion. He's a length clear on Rangi Tower. Third the outside, Roughing It. 4 deep, Echo Point. Just behind them, Tricky Beans. Savoury has all the work to do. They start the run down the side. They've got 500 metres to go. And Stampy, he's travelling well in front and starting to lift the tempo. He's going for home. The favourite opened up. He's 3 lengths in front. Echo Point is second. Then would have been Rangi Tower from Tricky Beans. Savoury at the tail into the straight, and he's in a whirl of his own. Stampy is well clear. He's 4 lengths. He's 5 lengths in front, and he's killing them. It's Stampy all the way. Wins by 6. Tricky Beans second. Savoury gets third. Then would have been Rangi Tower. Roughing It. Echo Point last runner to get home. Easy watch there if you're on the favourite Stampy. He bounced quickly from his inside gate, took full advantage of that, went straight to the lead, and that was virtually the end of the section. Stampy, a good on-speed performance there. He won easily, defeating second home in the event going to 5, which was Tricky Beans. And I think you'll find 3 Savoury was in third. So a good performance there from Stampy taking out the final event. Now we will have in around about 15-20 minutes the running of the hobby horse race. I'll have a few helpers up here because I'll need it. As I said, I'm not sure whether the auction's finished down there, but righto, the auction is done, so the runners will be out the back putting the deep heat on and getting keen. As I said, our numbers here after the running of the final event are 4, 5, 3 and 7. 4, 5, 3 and 7 the numbers after the running of race number 5. 4, 5, 3. Got any margins?
Yeah, it's 7 lengths by a half.
7 by a half. Time?
1:21.373. Do they have their own judges?
Who'd know? Hey, Bronte, old mate, can you flick that? Oh. Okay, these runners returning to scale here after running of this event. As I said, the numbers 4, 5, 3 and 7. The winner number 4, Stampy, defeating number 5, which was Tricky Beans. Third home in the event going to number 3, which was Savoury. Okay, the winner of the event here, number 4, Stampy. He's a 7-year-old bay gelding owned by Miss L. Horseman, M. Cochran, L. Horseman and E. Horseman. Trained by Mark Cochran of Rockhampton, ridden by Warwick Satherley. Second home in the event goes to Tricky Beans. 5-year-old bay gelding owned by E.A. Devine. Trained by Kath Ross of Thangool, ridden by Jamie Lee. And third home in the event going to number 3, Savoury. A 7-year-old bay gelding owned by the Wheelo, Davies, Ridge, King, Veal, Reynolds, Driscoll, Vella and Buy Me a Pony Syndicate. Trained by Jared Wheelo of Rockhampton, ridden by Chris McGyver. clear cut the margins. It was 7 lengths by a half length. So 7 lengths by a half length. Our time, a very good gallop of 121.37. 121.37 was the time. As I said, we just await on the scales report to come through after the running of the final event. As soon as we have that, we will have the hobby horse race. I'd imagine that's probably 10 or 15 minutes away.